Well, welcome back to the homestead. Last time I was out here, I had just finished prepping the west side of the house for my siding, and since that time I've already gone ahead and put the siding up on the west end of the house and on the south side of the house. So now all four sides of the house on the first floor have the siding up, and it's time for me to get back above the roof line. So today what I want to do is try and get up there and finish putting the flashing around the last two dormers, and then see what kind of preparations we can make to get the dormers ready to house wrap and start putting the siding up on them. But first, let me show you what the siding looks like, and then we'll go up on the roof. Alright, so this is the front of the house, which we already had the siding up on, and then here's the west side of the house. That's going to be the kitchen window there, and then the side entrance door. This pipe coming up here is going to be for our electric meter. I don't know how well it'll show up here in the camera, but that's going to be the color paint that we're going to paint the house. It's kind of a taupe color. And then let's walk around to the back side. And this is going to be the south side of the house, or the back porch, and we've got all the siding up on it. So for the downstairs, the only thing left to do is to caulk everything, and I got to bring a table saw out to rip the very top piece of siding, and then once that last piece of siding's up all the way around, everything's caulked, we're ready to go ahead and paint. But today what I'm going to do is go ahead and get back up on the roof and see if we can finish flashing out the dormers. So let's go take a look up there and see what we can get done. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is up here on the dormer, I had to have some custom flashing bent because the step down on this flashing was going to fall out directly on this rib, which was going to set it up too high. So we had some custom flashing bent, and we've got it pre-cut down here on the end, and I've got some butyl tape put on it here all the way up this lip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set this in, and once it's up against the wall, we'll take some roofing nails, nail it to the wall here. We'll pull the seal off of the butyl tape, seal it down to the roof, and then put some screws through it there. So let's get that done. Alright, so now that that's on, I still have to come back and put a pop rivet down in these bottom two corners because there's no 2x4 behind there to nail it to. And that flashing will be done, and then we can pull this window out and start putting the house wrap on. But before I do that, I've got to get this other dormer flashed as well. All right, well, that's all I have time for today, but this coming weekend is a holiday weekend, and I'm hoping to be able to start putting siding on one of the dormers this weekend. But before I can do that, I have to pull some of the tin off of the porch roof, secure some boards to the roof so that I can set a ladder up there and be able to reach the dormer. I got to pull the window back out, house wrap it, box in the eaves, put the window back in, flash it, and then trim the window in the corners, and then I can start working on the siding. So if all goes really well, I'm hoping by the end of this coming holiday weekend I'll have one of the dormers pretty much finished up. But that's a pretty aggressive goal for me, so we'll see whether I can achieve it or not. But that's the plan, and y'all keep checking back and we'll see how it goes.